That's what he said about. I remember those exact words when Iron Mike Tyson fought Michael Spinks. Those exact words.
Almost inside 2 minutes. White tries to spell to his feet.
This is some Twilight Zone, Black Mirror type shit. All right? In the morning after. Look! Listen, when I tell you the 90s are back, I really feel now that we're stuck in some kind of loop. Forget history repeating itself. I believe that we're stuck in some kind of loop in a boxing multiverse, and I, ShowBizz the adult, is the only one who knows this. I am aware that we're stuck in the loop. Listen, I had this eerie prediction last night. I responded to a chat and someone said something about the fight. You know, Moses is going to be his first, experience bout and stuff like that. And, we never see Moses in this situation, something like that. And I responded by saying, this is going to be Mike Tyson Spinks. Remember that?
Moses will get hit so hard the first. He going to be gun shy for the rest of the fight, like Ryan versus Rolly. It's different level. He ain't been tested. That's what he said about. I remember those exact words when Iron Mike Tyson fought Michael Spinks. They said Mike Tyson never been in a ring with somebody of the caliber of Spinks. I'll never forget. So let's see.
And damn it, how identical this shit is just mind-blowing. Check this out.
Dillian White looks a little big-eyed for me. He looks a little nervous for me, man. You gotta make 5 rounds. You looking down and shit. He looked like Michael Spinks, man. He looking like Michael Spinks out here, man.
As you get close to Moses Itauma, feet are gonna have to be fast. He's gonna have to try and rough him up, but look at this. Positive start from Itauma.
Yeah, as soon as the bell rang, he came out through a jab there, the White, and there was a jab and a right hook from Itauma straight away. And that's the important punch. We also put the left hook of White, but that jab from the hip is hard to read. I think that's going to be important. If you can get that on point.
White, just worry about him putting that right hand in front of his face, Dillian White, because we've seen how dangerous Moses Itauma is with that left hook of his. So I'd rather have it tucked up by my temple.
White really falling short with his jab. Body shot from Itauma, who's settled well here in the opening minute and 15 seconds.
Nice relaxed start, isn't it, from Itauma, landing clean, not rushing his work. It's a nice right hook again.
Body shots, hand speed. At the moment, all too much for Dillian White.
Temple shot.
And he's going to go body shot from Itauma. White in desperate trouble. And very early. Can he survive this? Big punches. Railing in. He's all over the place. Referee having a close look at Itauma. Right now, the clock is ticking. Almost inside 2 minutes. White tries to spell to his feet. Wow. Inside a round.
What did I say? I said Mike Tyson, Michael Spinks. I said this is Mike Tyson, Michael Spinks. Y'all believe that shit now? We're stuck in the loop. We're stuck. You don't believe me? You don't believe that we're stuck in the loop? Not only did we have some Mike Tyson Spinks shit that was identical last night, we had some Evander the Real Deal Holyfield versus Foreman shit that was identical last night. Check this out.
Now with 55 seconds, has got to hold on.
Gonna try and get him turned him, well done.
Down here. He's got a good chin. Can he stay on his feet?
That was Adelaide versus Herkovich in the 8th, which was identical to the Evander the Real Deal Holyfield versus Big George Foreman 7th round. Now you can't tell me we ain't stuck in some kind of multiverse boxing loop. I'm believing this shit, man. You know what? Let me get my hand. Y'all think I'm bull jiving? I ain't bull jiving. We're stuck in a damn loop. All right? We're stuck in a loop. The 90s are back. We're stuck in a damn loop. And I am the only one who's aware of this shit. Let me get my black 2 sugars. Let me do my best at giving an analysis, okay? Let's talk about Adelaide real quick. I just think it was hysterical that before he got dropped by Herkovich, he stuck his tongue out, and then he got dropped. It was hilarious. He was like, ah!
Goes downstairs and he fights fire with fire. Adelaide, he sticks his
That shit was hilarious. All right. But honestly, it was probably my favorite fight last night. I know Nick the Wrecking Ball versus Sam Goodman was the best fight last night, but I think Herkovich versus Adelaide was my favorite. Now let's talk about Moses. And what do I expect? Moses' talents are so crazy, especially at this age, okay? It is so cool. What is he, 20, 21? And you know, he's starting to get compared to Mike Tyson as far as his trajectory. He's wearing black trunks with the black shoes and everything. Beautiful, beautiful branding. And I just can't believe how similar to the Spinks fight this was, okay? The Mike Tyson Spinks fight. I just really can't believe it. But I digress. Moses. I think that he's in the proper era to be an all-time great heavyweight. I would like for him to take on a Joseph Parker, something like that. I think that would be a natural matchup. I think he should take on Joseph Parker. After that, I guess it's time for Usyk. I mean, that's what Mike Tyson did. I mean, Mike Tyson jumped right. Trevor Berbick went on and did his thing. I guess it's time for Usyk. Let's see if this guy can actually be a heavyweight sensation. And when you want to be a sensation, you got to do some legacy, legend, sensational ass shit. I mean, taking on Usyk would be that thing. And honestly, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, he said that he wants it now.
Hey guys, my ball, down the middle, this one. Thank you very much.
And when Turki Al-Sheikh wants it, listen, he will put up the proper investment for it, all right? And it would be one of those things where it's like, you can't say no. I would prefer Joseph Parker first. I think it would be proper if he were to beat Usyk, which that's a big if. But if he were to beat Usyk, regardless, after Usyk, he has a lot of great options. And I'm talking about the future. Fabio Wardley, Daniel Dubois. Don't act like he's not in the mix. And I think one of the big fights, Jared Anderson, big baby, you know. But I think, and I'm talking about both big babies, I think one of the bigger fights out there that can be kind of built up for later would be Moses versus Temuwana. All right, that would be tremendous down the road. Temuwana is a little bit behind Moses, though. He can catch up. That would be fantastic to me. But Moses will have to get through some guys. Temuwana, same thing. Somebody has to fight Agakabayal. It's good that Moses and Agakabayal both were Queensberry. There should be no problem, especially in the zone war room. We in the zone war room. Everybody can mix it up there. My final thoughts on this, because who that? I gotta watch the Saints, all right? And Charles Baker, I don't know how many of you in the war room that's going to be in the fantasy football league that we do every year. I'm not sure how many of you guys are going to participate this year, but I just got to get ready for football, and it's almost time. With that said, I want to say this at the very end. Herkovich will also be a great fight. I'm not sure. I think Joseph Parker deserves to fight with Usyk to me a little bit more than Moses do right now. I know it'll be a sexier fight. Everybody's kind of excited about Moses and what Usyk did. And, you know, if Usyk could beat a young, great fighter coming up like Moses, that'll really, I mean, if you guys want to talk about all-time great heavyweight shit, you know, people really start. If you thought they were talking before, they'll really start talking now. But I think and even Moses brought up Joseph Parker. I think that would be the proper next step. Not just an exciting matchup, but the proper next step. I'm not sure what Usyk should do. Maybe Usyk can fight Tyson Fury again. I know Tyson Fury wants to come back for Usyk. That'd be great. I think he'll get past Tyson Fury again. Tyson Fury been out. Usyk's been busy. And I think Moses can fight Joseph Parker. Whoever comes out, they can fight each other. I'm extremely excited about Moses. I think there's a good chance out the group he could be the next great. Hooney is another guy that I wouldn't mind those guys mixing up. I mean, the heavyweight division is looking great, and it's looking like the 90s. I'm telling you, it's starting to look like the 90s, and I think we're in a boxing loop. And listen, I got this hat on. I'm going to keep it on all day because I believe that we're literally in a boxing loop. The 90s are back. We got Moses, we got a new Mike Tyson and all that shit. I would love to know what you all think in the comments below. ShowBizz for dope. I'm out.